Howdy y'all, my name is Gretchen. I'm the Restless Thrifter and I'm a reseller on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and other online platforms. Today is Saturday, July 5th. I looked at the date and then I went, what day of the week is it? It's July 5th and I'm packing up 5 orders, but one order has a bundle of 2 things. Surprisingly, only 1 eBay and then 1 Mercari and then 3 Poshmark. Is that right? Yeah, 3 Poshmark. I wasn't getting any Poshmark sales for a little while, so who knows what the deal is there. These are sales from the second, third, and fourth. I just haven't had a lot of sales in the last few days. It's okay. It is okay. We're going to talk about one of these as well. Okay, the first one's going to be the eBay sale. It was my best sale, and it's this Talbot's plus size 3X shift dress, jersey, side tie, blue paisley, short sleeve. I'm still selling mostly plus size because that's what I've been listing most recently. Gorgeous new with tag dress. I think it was valued like retail over $100. It's just really nice. It's that nice material, that kind of liquidy, slinky, stretchy, very forgiving material that doesn't wrinkle. I mean, you'd have to try really hard. It'd be great for packing for travel too. Do I know what it retailed for? Let me see if I have the tag. The tag had the price, $149. So I listed it for half of that since it was new with tags, actually less than half, $60. An offer to watchers went out on eBay for $50.97. So they paid that plus shipping. It sold in 1.5 months. My marketplace fees were $8.52. Cost of goods was $16.23. I did pay up for this because it was such a quality piece. Plus size, great brand for plus size, new with tags, and just, this is, I don't think it'd go out of style. This kind of silhouette. With shipping, they paid $63.93. So we're going to figure out shipping expenses on my end, and I'm going to put it in a 10 by 13 eBay poly mailer. It's the thing I use the most for all of my orders because they slip right in pretty nicely, and it's lightweight. And it's time for me to order some more stuff. I don't know what thing I'm going to order yet, what size. Using my shipping coupon. If you have an eBay store, you get a coupon or a discount off of shipping supplies, like a limited list of shipping supplies. That weighs 15.2, so I'm going to round it up to 1 pound. I recently got charged extra because one of my orders that I actually recorded myself shipping came in at over 1 pound when the post office weighed it, like 1 pound and something ounces. And for me, it was like 14 ounces. Actually, it was 13 something, and I rounded up to 14. So that's like a big difference. I don't know what happened there. I went back and watched the video, and I'm like, I was thinking maybe it was like some of the weight was supported by something else. So anyway, that's why I'm over here making sure it's fitting on here just right. All that to say that you want to make sure that you, so it says 15.2. I'm going to round that up to 1 pound, 1 ounce to try to be on the safe side. But I don't know what happened. And I can't really dispute it because they would just say my scale is wrong. As long as that doesn't keep happening, frequently, I'm okay with it. So shipping will be, let's see, I could actually use a flat rate envelope for less, but I've already put it in there. And to switch it over would be, a waste. I don't know how much I spent on each poly mailer, but wasted time for sure. Don't yawn, Gretchen, don't yawn. Okay, so that's going to be the best price since I already have it in the poly mailer, $8.78 for shipping. So I made $30.40, which is awesome. It's going to Oregon. They're going to love it. Little thank you sticker on it. And that one's ready to go. So that was my best sale. I'm also going to have a worst sale to tell you about because I lost money on it. I lost money on it, but once you consider that I'm getting back my investment, it was like more of a kind of a break even, I guess you could say. Trying to make myself feel better about it, I guess. So this next one is not it. This one's the Poshmark order. Interestingly, the person who bought the bundle, they had bundled like 5 things, sent me an offer. It was too low, so I countered, and then she was like, "Oh, let me create another bundle." So she just reduced the number of things, and I gave her a deal on that. But this was one of the things she had wanted, but somebody else bought it right after her. So this is a Sarah Campbell vintage dress, size 20, navy blue, shift, whimsy goth, minimalist, modest. It's probably more of an A-line than a shift, but it's really cool looking. I thought it's got this high neck, these buttons. It just looks like a governess at an orphanage would wear it, or something. Not at an orphanage, maybe just a governess in the 20s. Very simple, long, but it does have some slits in the skirt. Or just in the front, I guess. I think it's beautiful. I'm so glad that it sold quickly too. Because, vintage items, sometimes you hang on to them for a while. It sold in 1 month. I had it listed for 40. They sent me an offer of $28, and I'm like, Gretchen, make money, because I didn't have any comps to really validate that this should go for 40. I was kind of going by gut on this vintage piece. And my gut was like, no, you were wrong. Go with 28. So I paid $5.95. On Poshmark, my fees were $5.60. And my shipping expenses are $0. Because it's Poshmark, I'm going to put it in my second favorite piece of packaging, which is a padded flat rate envelope. I'm trying to keep an eye on the light because I don't know if this has much of a charge. I don't want it to go dead because then you'll lose my voice. At least that's what happened. Like, rather than just hearing me without the mic, you couldn't hear me at all. I made $16.45 on that, and I'm happy with it. I would have preferred to make 20, but I'm okay with this, especially with it being a more of an unknown candidate here. This is going to Arkansas to some lady who works as a governess. A governess, or I don't know what. I don't know what else. So why do I think governess? Because it's a little bit stuffy, but it's also classic. I don't know. Demure. Yep, going to Arkansas. That person has a really cool name. I like it. We got another Poshmark possibly. No, we have the bad sale. Bad sale. This is the Mercari sale. This is Revolution Skincare Overnight Concentrate. All right. There's 3 in here, 3 bottles in here, and I bought a whole box of these boxes. This is my first one to sell, and I did not make money on it. I took an offer. So I have it listed practically where I'm breaking even, because I realized once I ordered these, I ordered wholesale, first time to ever do it, and it's not working out for me. I thought that comps were showing these would sell and I could make money. I was not right, because I've had them a while. Let's see, how long did it take these to sell? Well, this isn't accurate because it's saying 1 month, but I know that's not right. Maybe I just added it to Mercari a month ago. Let me look at my original eBay listing. Yeah, almost a year. Well, 9 months ago, we'll say. 9 months ago. to sell, and like, zero in. Well, I've sent some offers. Anyhow, it's a lot of 3. Revolution Skincare, London Overnight Restoring Concentrate. I haven't even tried it myself, but at this point, I'm willing to use a bottle. I paid $2.50 per bottle. High cost of goods. So my cost of goods for the 3 was $7.50, and my listing price was only $9.96. They sent me an offer of 8. I took that after the fees, which is $1.68, and shipping expenses, which was 0. It's a negative $1.14. But consider I'm getting that $7.50 back. So I'm just going to call it a wash, even though it's really a loss. Y'all ever do that? Justify your things? I haven't made another wholesale order of anything since, as I got carried away. The other thing I bought was some highlighter, face highlighter. So if you guys are interested in a great deal on some face oil and highlighter, and you know what, I'll start using them so I can tell you whether they're great or not. So I'm not buying you something unknown. And if I don't like it, I will tell you that too, because you are people watching me, and I appreciate you, and I would not want to dupe you into anything. I'm going to wrap this up in some paper and then put in a box. But I'll start using it. But if you're interested in a good deal, I've already got them listed. Super cheap. Great deal for what they retail for. And I got a lot of them. So I'm happy to let you guys enjoy. Let me see which box I want to use. Your favorite part, isn't it? What box? This one. The first one I grabbed. Okay. Look at the tape being all cooperative today. All right, so I've got it in this box, and I'm going to put another piece of paper in it. Make sure that's nice and full. I'm not going to move around too much. So they're boxes inside of a box inside of a box. Print out the label. This is going to New York, the Bronx, Bronx. I'm always trying to get this to fit better. It still cuts off my address at the top for these UPS labels only, which is annoying. I don't know why. Maybe this person will love this so much that they'll buy all of it. Person, if you have a store and you want to buy all of it from me, let me know. Oh, what a cute name, too. This is the video of cute names. I don't want to give out anyone's name, but it's a cute name. All right, so negative monies on that. Erg. And that one's done. Next is the bundle for Poshmark. It's a dress and a skirt. There was also a day where it seemed like I was listing only blue things. I really am attracted to blue colors this summer for some reason. It's not usually my preferred color, but I don't know. I've just been liking blue things of all shades. Okay, so the first one is a Lauren by Ralph Lauren 1X tiered skirt, patchwork, floral, boho, cottage, prairie. Lots of aesthetic keywords. And I paid up for this. I don't remember paying $8.65 and where I got it, but I did. I had it listed for $35. Within the bundle, I just divided it by 2. This skirt would have been $25. The customer sent me an offer for $50, and then it sold in 3 weeks. My fees $5 and shipping $0. So I made with this item $11.35, and then altogether, it was a pretty good sale. I'm going to put this in one of these. Hold on. All right, when I list sport coats, I fold them and put them in these boxes just for storage, and then I reuse them when I can, and so that's what I'm going to do with this one, because it's Poshmark and I can use these USPS boxes. They do have this self-adhesive, but I always put stickers, tape, whatever on it to reinforce it, because they do pop open sometimes. So I'm going to use, I don't think I've shown you guys these in a while. These little strips that you can get from the post office. I guess that wasn't our FedEx package. FedEx guy came around, put it on both sides. Actually, I already have it taped on this side, so I'm good there. Let's print out the thing, and I got to tell you about the second item too. Let me get the label printing. It's going to Oregon as well. All right, so then the other item is an Elizabeth 18, size 18 dress. It's by Elizabeth by Liz Claiborne. Maxi long sleeve Western Prairie modest. So there you go. With this one, my cost of goods was, what was it? $6.90, sold for $25, marketplace fees $5, profit $13.10, and it sold in 3 weeks as well. So 13 plus 11. So I mean, $25 profits, pretty good. I'm kind of rounding up. Don't check my math. Don't do it. It's probably wrong. Okay, and then the last item, also Poshmark, and it's already in the box I'm going to ship it out in. It's a Hart Schaffner Marks HSM 40 regular blazer, Glen check plaid, prom sport coat jacket. I put prom in there because guys are looking for something for, I think it was around prom season when I relisted this. I'm going to open it, check it, make sure that it is the right one, and then wrap it and put it back in. And I learned this little trick from the Hustle couple. They sold a lot of sport coats at once upon a time. God, this one's so beautiful. Look how pretty that is. I want to say this came back to me for fit. Let me look. I just think this one is so beautiful. Is it weird to think a sport coat is beautiful? No, it's not weird. So the pictures didn't do it justice. Is this even the right one? Yeah, it is. Hart Schaffner Marks. Oh, I hope they love it. It's really hard to capture the beauty of that tweed, in my opinion. Gold Glen check plaid. Is this just wool? I guess it's just wool because I didn't call out any special fabric or anything. I had it listed for $70, but it had been listed for 8 months. I don't show that it came back to me for any reason, so I guess I didn't sell it before. They sent me an offer of $30. I'm like, okay, something for 8 months. I paid $5.41. I'm like, that's still going to be a good profit. And my fees were $6, so my profit was $18.59. I hope you love this. It is really cool. I'm going to put it in a poly mailer just so it's extra protected in that box in case it gets wet. Where's it going? Oh, that just, my heart kind of skipped a beat because it just reminded me all the floods in Texas. The river, the Guadalupe, the people who've died, the people who are missing. Breaks my heart. The children who are missing. It was one of those freak things. So sad. I mean, I do hope that they find them safely, but you know what the chances are. So this is going to Kentucky, not Texas. I was sitting there thinking of the Texas floods because I mentioned getting, things getting wet. And I'm going to put a sticker on this end. Make sure it's sealed on the other end. Let's go ahead and seal it up. And get it printed. As usual, I will put a screenshot of what I made total for everything. Did I already print? No, I didn't print. Today, what am I doing today? Oh, let me tell you. Yesterday, we went to, there was a 50% off sale at one of my favorite thrift stores in Louisville, and they had 50% off of 5 colors, so not everything. I actually bought mostly the stuff off the $1.99 rack. They had good stuff on that rack, especially stuff that I can put out in my store in Ferris, Texas. Ask me if you don't know what I'm talking about. But it's basically, I have a rack inside my friend's store that's in a vendor mall. And I sell things for less money there than I do here. So I got to find a really low cost of goods, and $1.99 is about the most I want to pay for most things that I'm going to sell there. Also found a really good garage sale. I bought 14 things at $1 each, and they were all so cute. The lady said, everything you picked was the high quality stuff. And I'm like, yeah. I was like, no, yeah, you have some really beautiful things. So maybe I'll do a quick haul because it was of those things specifically, because it was 14 items, and I can do like a short or something like that today. All right, y'all, have a great day and just keep listing.